Back to Nutraharmony Live, and if this is your first time tuning in and joining us, I'm so glad you are here. My name is Juliana, and this space is called a Wellness and Wisdom Community, where we explore simple but effective ways to take care of our bodies and feel our best. Welcome. Today we're talking about hair growth, skin glow, and of course, freeze rescue with biotin, collagen, and a couple of secret weapons you'll love. Unmute to hear everything. Tap the follow button to stay in the loop and hit the like. If you're watching it live, you can click the heart button as many times as you like. Amazon doesn't limit you, and that's the best part because it lets it know that you're enjoying the live and it invites more people in. If you're watching it as a replay, still click the heart button. And of course, let's dive in. Let me just put it in the chat. It's an odd little statistic that over 50% of people watch the lives live. Watch the lives mute, watch the lives live. Okay, so I always like to put it in the comments to remind everyone to unmute, of course, to follow us. The best part about following on Amazon is it allows you to set up notifications, convenient for you. You can receive notifications of all lives, personalized notifications, or no live notifications. Just do follow. You want to stay in the notes. You want to get the best discounts, the best coupons, and the best way to do so is, of course, to sign up to follow. Okay, let's do it. So before we jump into the lineup, let's talk about hair. Because once you understand what your hair actually is and how it grows, the right supplements kind of start making sense on their own. So what is hair? Let's see, are we getting questions? What is hair? So hair is mostly made out of keratin, a strong protein, and like anything in your body, protein needs nutrients to be made. It grows from tiny pockets in our scalp called follicles, and every follicle has its own growth cycle. That cycle can slow down with stress, age, hormonal changes, or even nutritional gaps. What affects our hair, how it looks, and how it feels? Your hair's thickness, shine, growth speed, and even frizz are all influenced by your nutrition, your stress levels, your hormones, and how you care for it, both on the inside and outside. There's no amount of uh, skincare, there's no amount of hair care that can help you negate if you're not getting enough vitamins and nutrients in your diet. So, that I hope is a given. Many people don't realize, they think they can have a 10-step hair care routine and that will help fix everything. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Our hair grows out of our scalp, therefore, it needs nutrients and vitamins to do so. So, the problem, many people are missing key vitamins like biotin, collagen, D3, especially as we age. As a woman getting closer to my 40s, I started seeing those showers looking more and more full of my hair that was going down the drain. And just shampooing isn't enough. Your hair health really does start on the inside. So today's lineup isn't just about one magic pill, it's about how all of these work together to help your body give your hair what it needs to shine, grow, bounce back stronger. The cool part is that a lot of these address not only your hair, but your beautiful nails and, of course, skin. Let's start with product number one, which is our beautiful liquid biotin slash collagen drops. Let's start with biotin drops because when you think of hair, skin, and nails, biotin is a superstar, like each of us are. But not all biotin is the same. High potency liquid format equals fast absorption. And I have here all formats. So we'll start with the star of the show, which is, of course, the liquid. When you think of liquid, you should always think high potency and quick absorption because most of these are meant to take sublingual so you can put them straight in your mouth. It supports keratin production, your scalp health, nail strength, and it's great for those who dislike pills or gummies. What a great alternative. So, what is it best for? People with thin hair or weak nails, anyone on a simplified beauty routine, and of course, it's a great stacker with collagen or B complex. The cool thing is that here, Nutraharmony came up with a bit of a shortcut. We get biotin and collagen in one. How cool is that? The only addition that I would add is, of course, B complex vitamins. And we have a choice. So, as usual, we know, as usual, the first 5 to 6 products are the main focus products in our live. Then we have the recommendations of how you guys can put them together and some bundles. So I'll definitely mention the good combinations and good bundles. So uh, biotin collagen, as we said, we could do with a good vitamin B complex. And if you want to take it through the roof, then you could also add D3K2 vitamins. This trio would be the superstar as far as hair, which is super cool. And we'll talk about a little bit more in depth about each of them. So also pairs well with collagen peptides, which we have here in our lineup, and we'll talk about it in a minute more in depth. This star deserves a mention on its own. So, a couple of questions we got from our social. Does biotin actually help your hair grow? So, biotin supports the keratin production, which is what your hair is mostly made out of, which is key to hair structure. It doesn't work overnight, but of course, consistency is everything. So, keep that in mind. Of course, the follow-up question to that is how long? In how long will I see the results, right? So most people notice a difference 4 to 6 weeks, especially with daily use, which is in my world not bad at all. Can I take biotin every day? Yes, it is safe for most adults and works best when taken consistently. I would say when I first started using biotin and collagen, I would say in because I've had 3 kids, I'm almost in my 40s. I'm pretty sure I'm slowly but surely walking into perimenopause. I would say it took a bit longer, maybe 2 months, but consistent use. And I can't say how happy I was for my hair to be falling out much less. First of all, and second of all, if you look back, maybe I'm gonna do some before and after pictures for our next live. You'll see how much the way I look changed in the last year. And mind you, I only got a year older, but my hair is longer. It is more luscious. I've been coloring it all my life, but it also started curling as it did when I was younger. So awesome effect. It definitely took longer than 4 to 6 weeks. I would say 2 months, but the results are absolutely worth it. And the best part out of all of this to me was every time I go to take a shower, and if you have curly or wavy hair, you know this. If you have straight hair, you brush your hair every day. So every time you get a little bit of fallout, when you have curly hair or wavy hair, you never brush it until you actually go to take a shower. So what ends up happening is the little bits of hair that should have fallen out naturally, which is normal, when you were brushing it daily, it will all come out together in a shower. I would stand there crying with clumps of hair, and I already knew that this wasn't normal. First of all, it looked a lot because I wasn't brushing it every day. It's curly hair. And then to top it off with 3 kids, stress, almost being in your 40, pretty sure I'm walking into perimenopause. I was crying. It was debilitating. To be quite honest, every shower was like an anxiety and a panic attack for me. But 2 months later, voila. If you guys comment in the chat, then I will share. I'll do a TMI, which is too much information. I'll show you the before and after. And I think it's incredible. Anything that can make me feel better, that can make me look better as I age, right? I only got older. I didn't get any younger, unfortunately. To me, in my book, it's a huge, huge win. And it's super easy. Biotin we have available in a couple of forms. We're starting with the liquid drops because it is the highest absorption and it's easiest to take. It's also super convenient for travel, but have no fear if you're not into drops. I also have, and we'll talk about it, capsules and of course gummies. So, can I take biotin every day? Yes, it is safe for most adults and works best when taken consistently. So, when I say it is safe for most adults, you know what I will tell you. If you take any medication on regular basis or you have any type of diagnosis, I always encourage you to speak to your doctor first. Speak to a professional, right? Start there. So, next is product number 2. Now, these are, you heard me raving about them last time. These are hard to stop because they're so delicious and so fun to take. Like, wow. Biotin, beautiful gummies. These are berry flavored. Oh my God, it's such a delight taking them. Like, I promise you, you will never forget to take them. Look at this beautiful color. And I'm not a big pink girl, but these are awesome. They do taste like berries, like the goodness Mother Nature intended them to be. Same powerful biotin, but now it's in a delicious gummy form. Includes vitamin C and choline for added skin and hair benefits. Tasty berry flavor equals easy compliance. I don't care how good something is for you. If it is doesn't taste good, if it's disgusting, if there's like extra hurdles, you won't take it. Your brain will do everything it can to cancel it out. You'll forget it. But these gummies, if you are having a hard time staying consistent, that this may be the answer. They're just simply delicious. You'll run into another problem of how to stop and how to not take more than recommended, but definitely a great product. They are vegan and clean label formula, which I love. So why choose this one? It is best for those who prefer flavor over function, teenagers, picky eaters, beauty beginners. This is a great option. And of course, morning routine without water or pills, right? You could also drop them in your gym bag, ladies or girls. Super easy, or young men too. So I believe we have a 20% coupon. Let me just double check. Yep. You should be able to see claim deals, which is a 20% off just for you guys while the live is going live. Hence, if you want to get the best deals, if you want to be able to use the coupons I mentioned during the live, you need to come join us during the live. And the best way to do so is to follow us and get notifications when we go live. Okay, next we have a couple of questions as far as biotin gummies, and the questions are the gummies as effective as the drops or the capsules? So yes, as long as you're taking the proper dose and you're doing it consistently. Next, are they sugar-free? These are low sugared and flavored naturally with berry flavor. You can check the label if you are keto. If anyone is doing keto like I am, let's have a look. So total sugars is 4 grams. There's 0 included or added sugars. And of course, sugar alcohol is about 4 grams. That's where the sugars come from. So there's no added or included sugars, which is awesome. Next product, which is also biotin, but now in other form. For those of us that have a routine where you have a pill case, this would be the option for you because this is a capsule, so you can basically create daily routine. So if you have a pill bottle where you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you can use the capsules because obviously you can't put the drops, or you can't put the gummies in there, but these are excellent for that. So now, if you want most complete beauty formula, this one is for you. We have, besides biotin, we have B2, B3, B6, B1, and also hyaluronic acid, which is awesome. It includes keratin and collagen precursors. So it is clinically tested and made in the USA. Well, all of them. All of them are, but I'm just reminding. Best for those with hormonal hair loss or postpartum thinning. So this would have been great after I just had kids, right? More advanced wellness routines and people taking multiple supplements. It also pairs well if you want to add collagen peptides, a hair serum, and a B complex. Those would be the guys to add this to. So again, hormonal hair loss or postpartum thinning. So if you've just had a baby and you're experiencing hair loss, this is an option for you. This would be a great choice. Let me highlight it. If you are going like I am into perimenopause, this is also the capsule for you, right? Again, we have biotin in liquid form, drops. We have biotin collagen as gummies, and then these are the capsules. Hormonal, thinning hair because of postpartum, more advanced wellness routines, also this great. And if you're taking already multiple supplements, this would be it. Okay, what is the difference between biotin drops and the capsules? So drops equals fast absorption and capsules a comprehensive formula. Like I've said it, I'm going to mention it again. If you are postpartum, if you've just had a baby and you see, substantial hair loss, this is the one for you. If you are going through hormonal changes like I am, walking into your perimenopause, this is an option for you. Again, 25,000 mcg. Is this too much for biotin? 25,000 mcg is high but safe. It is ideal for intensive support. Hence why I say if you are going through something, right? If you're just starting out, gummies are an excellent starting point. If you are a little more advanced, biotin, collagen, and drops form it. If you are dealing with hormonal changes or postpartum, then you need something a little more stronger, and that's where the capsules come in. Definitely check them out. Whew! Last time I was losing my voice because I wanted to bring you so much information. Today I came prepared. I brought some coffee and I brought even a bottle of water. I think the GABA is starting to work better and better. I'm starting to think more focused and clear. Okay, next is, of course, collagen peptides. This is super cool. So, collagen is like scaffolding that holds everything together, right? So, if biotin is the building block, then collagen is the scaffolding that's going to hold everything together. And when we lose it, we feel it in our skin, joints, and of course, hair. So we have type 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10, which means this is a multi-collagen capsule. It is, of course, a capsule. There's no mixing, no flavor, easy stack. I wanted to show you a little bit closer. It supports skin elasticity, joint health, and gut lining. Let me show you. I know people like to look at the capsule itself. Let me just open this new one for you. I don't know why we didn't open. Let's see. Again, skin elasticity, joint health, and gut lining. It is regular size capsule, super easy to take. There's no weird or odd smell. It smells exactly like a collagen powder. White filled capsule. And it almost smells like dry milk, but that's like most collagen. That's how most collagen smells. So, skin elasticity, joint health, and gut lining, which is a great bonus. And everything starts in our gut. So, best for people noticing dull or thinning skin, aging support, postpartum, or perimenopause. So, we just talked about this. If you're noticing skin differences or hair differences, and this is due to hormonal changes, whether postpartum or you're walking into perimenopause, let's grab you some collagen peptides and let's grab you biotin. These two would be superstars of a change for you, which is super cool. So, when should I take collagen? Morning or evening, with or without food? Just be consistent. Can I take this with biotin? So can you take this with biotin? Absolutely. Yes, they actually work better together. Dun, dun, dun. If you guys have no questions, I'm going to check the chat real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Nope, I see no questions. Let's move on then. Now we're going to talk about some of my favorite products that I've been testing for a couple of days now, and it is the hair serum, and then we'll do the hair mask. I love the hair serum. Having curly hair my whole life, I always look at an incredible repair lotion, something that will make it easier for me to brush when it's wet to protect my hair, but also give it enough moisture and hydration that it actually holds the curl. And I found that this one is incredible. It was a great product. Let me see. I don't know why it's not highlighting for you. Here you go. Just beautiful. It says professional care, and I definitely felt like it was. All I needed was freshly washed hair, a little bit of the serum. It smells incredible. My hair smells like I just came out of a professional salon. It is very light. It is non-sticky. It is super easy to incorporate. The curlier your hair, the more you need. It actually gives you exactly, you don't need a lot, especially if you have straight hair. But we all know straight hair and curly hair, two different needs, right? If you have curly hair, you need much more. And my suggestion, if you're doing curls, apply it on wet hair. Come out of the shower, you know the drill. Put it all over, brush it out, and then once you're putting it together, make sure you apply more. It should be very, very well moisturized. So don't, if you have curly hair, don't be scared to use more. This is incredible. And it smells. So you'll take the glow routine beyond the capsules. This is smooths out the frizz, nourishes dry ends. It is a heat protectant plus shine enhancing. It is a lightweight formula. That was my favorite part. Even now, just my hands smell great, but I don't feel like that stickiness on it. Frizzy, best for frizzy, damaged, or dry hair. Those using heat tools regularly. Post shower styling. I think it was just such a cool thing. But I do have to stress, if you have straight hair, use less. Use only the recommended dosage. Don't go crazy. So for short, which is chin length short, you need a peanut size. Medium, which is a shoulder length, almond size. Long mid back length, which is about mine, about a cherry size. I have curly hair, so I used at least triple the amount. Curly hair requires a lot more hydration, a lot more product, and a lot more styling. So if you have curly hair, use at least twice, if not 3 times the amount. It does pair well with biotin capsules, hair mask, and collagen peptides. If you want to get a gift for yourself or a loved one or for your woman, then my suggestion, if you walk away with anything, grab yourself a hair serum, grab yourself biotin capsules and collagen peptides or the hair mask, and she or you will absolutely love it. And come back to me and tell me next week whether you liked it or not. Next week's live schedule will be posted Sunday night. So if you want to know when to come back to watch me and you haven't followed us yet for some reason, then come back, check out the schedule on Sunday night. Okay, before we move on, anyone has any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. And now we're going to look at this beautiful, luscious, where did it go? Hair mask. I personally love it. I've been coloring my hair all my life, more than I haven't. I started when I was 17 years old. I have naturally very light blonde hair, so I've been destroying my hair first with black. Now it's a little bit better because it's brown, but still, all my life. We have this beautiful hair mask. You will see the results and feel the difference after first use. So if you haven't done a hair mask in a while, this is your sign. First of all, you have to do a hair mask at least once a week. If you have colored hair, you can bump it up straight to 2 or 3 times a week at least. If you have curly hair, then your hair requires even more care. So at least 2-3 times a week. And this is an incredible Deep moisture, repair in one. Coconut oil, keratin, argan oil, just the most beautiful oils you can imagine for your beautiful hair. Weekly use equals shine, strength, and smoothness. You've seen me today and you've seen me the previous live, and I love it. And the products smell incredible. You're gonna come out, and this is all I've been getting, just beautiful compliments about how amazing my skin, how amazing my hair smells. Just professional grade makeup. Wow, I wanted to show you. It is more liquidy side. It smells delicious, and the results are going to be phenomenal. So remember, if you have normal hair and it is more straight than it is wavy or curly, once a week. If you have curly hair or you have colored hair, I want you to do this 2-3 times a week. And I want you to come back in a week and tell me how much you loved it, because you're gonna love it. It just smells so good. Cruelty free, dermatologically tested. I think that's one of the best things. And of course, it is made in the USA. So best for, you can use for all hair types, just depends how often and for how long. Especially color treated hair, 2 to 3 times a week. Curly hair, 2 to 3 times a week. Straight normal hair, once a week is more than enough. Breakage, frizz, or postpartum regrowth. We all know how that looks, like a crazy hair that sticks every and each way direction. This is a great way to manage it. Sunday self-care or after travel. Many people go on vacation, they come back, especially when they go, I don't know, to warm climates, or they end up swimming in the pool a lot or in the ocean a lot, and they come back with damaged hair. What do I do? What do I do? Have no fear. Don't panic. With a little bit of TLC, love and care, with the beautiful hair mask, you'll love the results. Super hydrating. If you'd like to walk away with one thing for your hair today, grab the mask. Absolutely, you're going to love it. Okay, as always, let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Today is Saturday, September 13th. We've been through a hard week, so my hair has definitely seen better days and taken some beating this week between the stress. I live in New York City, so pollution is a constant issue. I figured I'm going to put together 10 main questions that people have in general about all the products we're doing today. And maybe you'll hear your question if you're shy asking it. So, can I take all of these together, and you take or use all of these together? Yes, they're all designed to work together safely. This is a great question. Will biotin cause breakouts? So only in very rare cases, and if you're concerned, start slow and hydrate well. The way to kind of make sure that doesn't happen, you need to make sure you're hydrated really well. Next, how long before I see the results? So hair and nails, 4 to 6 weeks. Skin, sometimes sooner. And this is when we're talking about the supplement, biotin collagen. If we're talking about the serum or the mask, you'll see results right away. But of course, over time and over consistent use, the results are going to be even better. Which type of biotin works fastest? Drops, gummies, or capsules? So drops absorb the quickest, but all forms work if taken consistently. So this is the key here. Consistency beats taking too much. I don't want you to take half the bottle in one day. I want you to take the recommended dosage for 30 days and come back and report on the results, because I know you're going to love them. Next, what's the best supplement for hair thinning in women? A combo of high-potency biotin, collagen, and D3K2 is a great start. So what you're going to do is you're going to take biotin collagen combo, and you will add a D3K2 if you have thinning hair. Both products are linked. So let's see. We're going to do biotin. Here you go. Here's the biotin collagen capsules, and you will pair it with a D3K2 vitamin. This is like a little key that will open the door for collagen and everything else to work better. So if you have thinning hair, these two work incredible together. D3K2 is also linked in the carousel down below. Let me highlight it for you. I thought it was such a great question, so let's take the time to answer it properly. Where is our K2 D3? Here it is. Now, vitamin D3K2 is available in two forms. We actually have it in two forms. We have it as a capsule, or if you are really into and set on drops, we're also offering it as drops. So totally up to you. But this is a great combination for thinning hair. I don't know why here you go. Here are the drops. Okay, next question. Can I take collagen and biotin together? We've answered that. Yes, they actually complement each other. Biotin supports the keratin and collagen helps build the structure. Next, do hair serums and masks really make a difference? Absolutely. Topical helps lock in moisture and protect from daily damage, while internal supplements rebuild from within. You have to understand, especially if your hair requires a little more love. And anyone who's 20 and older has been through some damage, whether it's pool, coloring, heat styling tools. You need to do, same as you do for your skincare, you need to do a little hair care. And a hair mask and a serum is a great way to do so. So from daily damage and, of course, internal supplements help it build it up from within. Next question is, what's a good daily beauty routine with Nutraharmony products? What a cool question. Thank you for asking. You can start your day with biotin drops, then add collagen caps, take your D3K2 midday, and treat your hair once a week with a mask and a serum. With a side note, if you have colored hair, if you have curly hair, then you need to use, obviously, a serum every time you wash your hair, and you need to wash your hair and add a mask every time you do so, or at least 2 to 3 times a week. I will put the beautiful routine into our chat so you guys can screenshot it. And of course, let me know if you want me to do the before and after pictures or videos. I think everyone can enjoy it. It could be really funny. Okay, remember, don't forget to claim the deal and enjoy the 20% off coupon. And we'll do a little bit of a bundle. And as always, all the products that I mentioned in the live are tagged right on the bottom in the carousel. So we have glow up kit, or what I call a glow up kit, will be biotin, collagen, and hair serum. Inside out stack, meaning health for inside and outside, is biotin capsules plus collagen plus hair mask. And of course, total hair support is drops, capsules, and serum. I'm going to put them each individually into the chat. So people who are watching later, or if you want to screenshot it, this is a great. These are a great bundles. Today we're going so fast, even ahead of schedule. Okay, so before we wrap up, a few more products you'll find in today's carousel, all chosen to support your glow up from different angles. B complex, drops, gummies, and capsules. I think I've mentioned it. We have vitamin B in various, we have drops, we have capsules, and I think we also have gummies. I just don't have them on hand. Why do we need them? Why do we want them? What does it have to do with hair and beauty? It is incredible support for your energy, hormonal balance, and skin clarity. So if you're fighting with menopause, if you're fighting after No, if you're fighting with perimenopause, if it's postpartum, then vitamin B complex is incredible, and it also pairs beautifully with biotin for full spectrum B coverage. Hair serum capsules, internal formula for shine, strength, and reduced breakage, great complement to topical hair serum. Next, I've also highlighted lash and brow serums. Let me see. I have on good authority that whatever the stock's available will sell in, I don't know when next time will be available in stock. So if you were looking to try lash and brow serums, it nourishes your hair follicles for fuller brows and lashes. It is great self-care gift sets or you treat yourself. Next is, of course, vitamin D3K2. You can do caps or drops. We have capsules and drops. I now have drops available as well to show you guys. These two are critical for skin elasticity, immune support, and your mood. Let me see if I can highlight it for you. Here you go, vitamin D3K2 in capsules. Super easy to take. I'm going to tell you. Virtually no scent at all. Skin elasticity, immune support, and your mood. Also available in drops. These are often deficient in women over 40, so worth adding in. So one more year and this will be a cool addition. Of course, saffron and L-theanine, which is a great, let's see, we have saffron in this guy. These are great additions for calm mood, calm skin, less stress, fewer breakouts, support balanced hormones, and even appetite. Let me see if I can highlight them. GABA, cortisol. I don't know why I added them in such a weird order. I don't see it in the lineup, but you could definitely find them. This is so odd. I feel like my shoulder is beginning to stiff up a little bit. Vitamin B complex, vitamin B. Okay, I don't see it, but have no fear. If you click any product and you go to the brand and you'll find both of these. Okay. Oh, I see what I did. I actually added a multivitamin and an iron supplement. Both are incredible for overall health and of course beauty. Iron is going to make sure blood is circulated all throughout, and multivitamin is awesome. So also you have magnesium complex plus GABA. Let's take a look. Where is it? We have magnesium, and I didn't bring GABA here. Magnesium 5 times complex. It has all 5 different magnesiums in it, which is awesome. It is stress support plus better sleep equals better skin. If anyone can tell you that you can have good skin without good sleep, they are lying to you. So please make sure that good sleep is, of course, on your list. And here, this is the magnesium supplement. And if you want to take it with GABA for clarity, for less stress, great combo. Definitely worth it. And if you're not into GABA, you can try Lion's Mane. I have both of them. Here we go. Here's GABA. And we have the incredible Lion's Mane. Okay. For your internal cleansing, equals visible glow, useful for those with stubborn skin issues or puffiness, lymphatic drops, and liver support. Do I have them here? I don't know who did my whole lineup, but we're missing here stuff or there stuff. Here, lymphatic drops. This will be incredible for a visible glow. And of course, if you have stubborn skin issues or puffiness, this will make sure all the lymph goes where it's supposed to. And we have liver support as well. Help your liver, the detox of your body, the actual one who does the detox, which is your liver, help. And this is a great way to help it. Okay. You can mix and match or build your own stack. It's all there. Nutraharmony also offers 20% off your first subscribe and save order. And Amazon might even give you extra 10 to 15% also on your first subscribe and save. So that's potentially 40 to 55% savings. You can set the delivery as often as every 2 weeks or space it out to every 6 months. Absolutely up to you. If you guys have no questions, then I'm going to let you go. Have an incredible Saturday. Let's double check our beautiful questions. And of course, during the live, if you're watching, we still had 20% coupon. If not, check out the limited time deals on products. If you're watching it in the recording, you'll be able to see in red limited time deal. Take advantage. Okay, that's a wrap for today's Nutraharmony Live. Thank you so much for being part of the wellness and wisdom community. We're here to explore simple but effective ways to take better care of our bodies and improve the quality of our lives. You'll find everything we covered just below the video and more. And don't forget to follow us so you don't miss the next live. Your wellness journey, we're just getting started. I'll see you next time. This was Juliana with Nutraharmony Live. Have an incredible weekend.